You are now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
What's up?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Rum TV, Royale Urban Media.
What's up?
Episode 22.
Yeah, that's right.
Building a better Baltimore, y'all. What's going on? Yeah, Chrissy, it's not even letting me, so.
It's not letting you go live?
Yeah.
It's like cutting you off?
No, it's just like the circle is not. I don't know. Instagram, get it together. Like,
hold on, cut yours off. I'm going to cut mine off.
It's not even on.
KL, I'm about to go back live from Rum TV. We trying to get this together.
Yeah, we trying to get this together, y'all. Let me just go from my personal page. We already live on Rum TV on Facebook, guys. So just please bear with us. As y'all can see, it is my very own, my first Bring Your Child to Work Day. And thanks, Mr. Wilbur. My very own Bring.
I think I know what it is.
What you think it is?
Are you logged in on Rum TV?
Yeah.
Log out. That's what it is, I'm telling you.
All right, let's talk about that after the show.
Right.
Just go ahead and do what you gotta do. All right, y'all. So welcome to Rum TV, Royale Urban Media. We have King in the building. King Carter Lee. Woo! What's up, boy? How you doing?
KO, let me know if you can see me.
You looking pretty good, boy.
Thank you.
Who's your mom?
You.
Okay. He had to think about that. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, well, look, I'm happy to have you here, okay? Right, cool. Welcome to Mommy's 7th job.
I didn't know it's going to look like this.
Yeah, are you impressed? Do you like it?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
No.
Okay, it's all right. That's fine. Well, right, yes, cool. This is how it is, okay? So just bear with me. I'm going to bear with you because you're 5.
Can I talk some?
Dang, you already starting. Dang, can I host my show?
I don't know.
Okay, well, listen. Mr. Chris and I, we are going to host the show, okay?
I know.
All right, and we're going to be talking about building a better Baltimore, okay?
That's
Can I
right.
talk to that too?
Huh?
Can I talk too?
All right, well, when we come to a question where you can answer that, what you supposed to say?
Kid?
Pardon mine. That's right, because we're going to be respectful, okay? Hi, everybody. What's up, King?
Tell me when I can say a word, okay?
I'll let you know when you can say a word, okay? But right now,
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Let us have our conversation, okay? All right,
yes,
y'all.
Ma'am.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, Bring Your Child to Work Day. Chris, we decided we're going to be speaking on building a better Baltimore.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Because so much of our platform is about building a better Baltimore. It's about promoting the brands and businesses in Baltimore. Anybody that you know that is an entrepreneur or owns their own business, trying to build a brand, we want to talk to them. We want to interview them. We want to congratulate them and give them the recognition they deserve.
Absolutely.
We are proud. Well, I know I'm proud to be from Baltimore, and a lot of this that we started is because there's so many people from Baltimore, so many people from wherever you're from, that are not proud to be wherever we are from. So we want to show everybody that we are proud Baltimoreans. We are proud of our city. We are proud of the things that we go through to get to where we are.
For sure.
We're proud of everything that comes with being from Baltimore.
That's what's up.
So that's what we're going to talk about today. So, Cortese, are you originally from Baltimore?
Actually, no. I'm from New Jersey. No, I'm not lying. Actually, my dad's from New Jersey, so I was in the sack. Really? Yes, I'm from Baltimore.
Really?
Hold on now.
She played too much.
Really?
She played too much.
With the Negro, right?
Hey, yo.
With the Negro. And she gonna say her dad from New Jersey.
He is from New Jersey.
Hey,
You
yo.
know what they are from
Really?
New Jersey.
Yeah. Orange
You
County.
in New Jersey.
Well, look, that's where my daddy from. So that's where I'm from. Wherever he was, I was until 1995. Okay. let me know you laughing at. Papa.
Yo,
King, are you nervous?
No, I'm not.
All right,
I'm not.
she just started the show
I'm
off.
never
so
nervous.
emotional.
All right, calm down. All right, calm down.
New Jersey in the sack.
All right, Chris, are you originally from Baltimore?
Yes, ma'am. West
Oh, okay,
Baltimore.
what part?
West Baltimore.
West Baltimore.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I'm still
Never heard of that.
contemplating on what side am I from. I mean, I was born at John Hopkins, but does that count? The hospital? Can you hand me a tissue?
Johns
Does that
Hopkins?
count? Yeah.
Well, it's more than one. So which Johns Hopkins was you born at?
What you mean? There's more than? Well, definitely wasn't baby. I can tell you that. Dang. Near Wolf? Am I right? Near Wolf Street?
Okay, so yeah.
Wolf Street? Okay. Okay.
That's where we grew up at.
Really? Oh, well, that's where I'm from.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where you from.
Yeah.
So you from down the hill?
I mean, I never lived over there. I was just born there.
That's
But
down the hill according to the west side.
right, I'm trying to figure it out.
Look,
Is
that's
it?
that's a
I'm trying to
conversation
figure it out.
That's a conversation for another show. But yeah,
We're
that's
talking about building a better Baltimore. You better go ahead and speak on it.
so that yeah. That's,
Oh, Mr. Wilbur, you coming over?
I gotta do my shout out.
Oh, he got to do his shout out, yo. Okay, come on over here.
Okay, I have a shout out that I'm doing for at Bob Evans on Bailey Road to the manager Christina. I just want to say I'm giving you a shout out. This is Rum TV show, and thank you so much for your support of Mix Station Radio.
Thank you,
Amen.
Christina, for
Thank you,
taking
Miss
care
Christina.
of Mr. Wilbur. We really appreciate that. Okay, we gotta give her.
Look, I got a shout out too.
You got a shout out too?
Yeah.
Oh,
shout out,
snap!
Look, shout out to my my homegirl Faith Tucker. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Faith!
birthday,
Happy birthday.
All right.
Okay,
Back to live action. So yeah, Johns Hopkins.
John Hopkins.
All right, Monument Street, all that. That's down the hill.
That's down the hill.
That's the
You done
show.
taught me
So,
something.
Hold on. So what's up the hill, Chris?
What's up the hill?
Since you know so much about
A down the hill. A down the hill. Okay, go ahead.
There's I don't know no
I know
place
you
in
don't
Baltimore. There's no place in Baltimore called Up the Hill.
it is.
Where is that at? I ain't never heard of that.
Oh gosh, he about to turn the mic back on. He about to turn the mic back on.
I'm from the west side.
That's why you
I've
don't
lived
know.
o- I've
That's
lived
why you
over
don't
these,
know.
but-
Oh,
Up
okay.
the hill would be like probably Preston. That is up the hill because you go down the hill to where we was at. We're down there by Jefferson, Orleans Street. That's down here. The further you go down to Passing Park where the park is, that will be downhill. Up the hill is where Johnson Square was at. Close to the North Avenue. That will be up the hill.
Okay.
Okay. Now you know. So don't ever. When you say something, get your information right.
Dang.
If you're talking about Baltimore, all right?
You got that.
I'm the producer, and I'm putting my foot down.
He's the real producer. Okay.
He want to be a real producer today.
So bad. So bad. He pick and choose, but we still love him, okay?
So all right. So we didn't got that from. Oh, by the way, I was born at Jeez, it just slipped my mind.
Sinai?
Lord have mercy. Thank
Sinai? Memorial?
No, KPMG.
What's KPMG?
KPMG?
Yeah. Oh, I'm lying.
GBMC?
No, I'm so sorry. Yes, GBMC. My mom worked at KPMG.
Oh,
GBMC.
okay, I got you.
Got you. Got you.
Okay, so you.
So-
I know. Wow.
Yeah, GBMC is a good hospital. Yeah, real good.
Keith too?
Yeah, unfortunately. We-
Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, I didn't know that. So after that,
But
like, where
when
was you
Keith-
guys
when
living?
Keith was born, they wasn't providing everything that the babies needed. That's why.
Don't do him like that. Don't do that. Don't keep. Look, don't take no
KL
offense
said
to that.
Harbor Hospital in the building.
Harbor Hospital. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We shout out hospitals. Okay, what's up?
Cherry Hill.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where he from, Cherry Hill.
Oh, you from Cherry Hill? Do anything good come out of Cherry Hill?
Look, that's what we want to talk about today.
Oh dang!
My brother's a good man, so
Oh,
I would say
okay.
that there is some good things that come out of Cherry Hill.
Okay, that's what's
Shout-
up.
Mama came out of Cherry Hill.
Shout out to KL.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because your son's. You try to throw that in there. Is that Cherry Hill?
Hey, that's a good thing.
I want to know where
Y'all
he's going with
comment
that
down
too.
below. Let me know where y'all from. You from Cherry Hill? You from Towson, Randallstown, wherever? Shout, rep your little county, okay, or your city. Let me know what's your location. Stop, Papa.
So Tease, let me
Yeah,
ask
what's
you
up?
this question: are you proud of Baltimore? Are you proud of where you're from? When you go out of town and somebody asks you where you're from and you tell them Baltimore, do you say it with pride or is it a happy thing? Is it a bad thing? What's up?
Honestly, I am proud.
Already.
I'm proud of where I come from. I'm happy to say, like, when I go to Ocean City or wherever, like, I'm happy to. Where you from? I'm from Baltimore. It's like it's the fact that I'm from here. This is my hometown, but their reaction is like, oh my gosh, like I'm a celebrity. Like, yo, you from Baltimore? Like, yeah, I am. Like, but I want to sit there like, so why is your reaction like that? Like, why are you so ecstatic about that? You know, I'm always like eager to hear what they have to say.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Like, we never had this conversation, but I feel like we kind of looked at each other and it was understood when we was putting this together. Like, that's where our mindset was, because everybody, when you talk to somebody and you tell them you from Baltimore, the first thing they think, their eyes light up like,
yes,
oh, yeah, you a rough nigga.
You a rough.
Like, yo, you from Baltimore?
Yo,
you done been through some shit before, you know. Right.
So, Chris, your language. My son is here.
My bad.
It's okay.
Yeah, like, no doubt, Larry. But
stop.
Yeah, like, you know, it was kind of one of them things that we just, when we talked about it, it was like it was already understood. That's the message that
Word up.
you get. So, but for other people, it's like they look at it and it's like, well, why do you look at us like that, or why is it such a big deal that we from Baltimore? Like, why is that the perception?
Yeah.
And so that's what we hope to change, is that, not to say that we can't be proud of the things that we go through here, because this is not such a bad place, not to me anyway.
Right.
And maybe it's because we used to it. Maybe this is because it's where we from.
This is home.
But shoot, I'd be happy to tell somebody I'm from Baltimore.
Exactly.
I'm a Ravens fan. I'm an Orioles fan.
You lost me there.
The Orioles, right?
Look. He said with the Orioles.
Yeah.
Look, I like the Packers. Don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like being a Ravens fan was forced on me, okay? I was forced to wear Ravens gear. I was forced to like Ray Lewis, Jamal Lewis, all them.
Because you was born up doing that.
But and my father was not playing about none of that.
Like, show,
you
right?
know, it was. Look, hold tight. I can explain. When something is forced on you, it's kind of hard for you to have a genuine like for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I should kick off the show, right?
It's hard. Look, I'm very serious. It's hard for you to have a genuine like for it. But honestly, like growing up, I really was like, dang, like, yo, stop, Papa. I do like the Ravens. I really do. But I was really excited when the Packers beat the Steelers, and ever since then, I just been looking at them like, yo, I love y'all.
Yo,
so
KL said you gotta go.
She gotta get kicked off the show.
You ain't even come on yet, so how dare you?
Yo,
I am delivered.
He said, he put the scissors up. You want to see it? He got the scissors up there. It's over. He said you cut.
You've been vanced since you're talking to my co-host about that.
You can't vance.
Too late. Hold up. For the simple fact that you're going to defend him and not me, and you sitting on this show, that's already vanced, okay?
And you disrespecting my
and this is your last show.
Oh, she tried it.
Yo, so.
I'll see everybody on Friday.
Then don't play. Right.
But anyway.
Okay.
Definitely so proud of the city, so proud of Baltimore. I would love to see our politicians, our mayors, our government officials do more to back the citizens of Baltimore and to help us rebuild the city in every way.
I think it's more so from the business aspect of everything. We're totally looked down upon.
Right.
From the school systems, we're looked down upon. The crime, which I feel like it's crime everywhere. So how dare you try to just pinpoint us? You know what I'm saying? Our resources. Yeah.
I think that a lot of that come because of the past and because of the radio, because of the shows that was shown. Like when y'all was little kids, like what was the show? The Corner. You had the other show that was real famous. It wasn't Homicide, but it was I forgot the name of the show. But
The Wire.
The Wire.
Oh, my dad was in The Wire, y'all.
It a couple other shows too. Plus, also to Baltimore was the port city. So, you had a lot of things coming through Baltimore that a lot of people didn't know, or going out of Baltimore to other places, drugs and everything else. So that's where the city, you got to think about, if you look at some of the older shows, they name Baltimore a lot. Oh, yeah, the TV shows, they say Baltimore all day long. And that's how come the city got the reputation.
It's crazy because this is a very historical city, and
it is.
Technically, a lot of people don't know this either. Maryland is technically a southern state.
It is a
we
southern
are below
state.
The Mason.
We're below the Mason line.
Really?
Yes, Maryland is
Y'all
a
just
southern
taught
state.
me something. Thank you.
Maryland and Pennsylvania. The Mason-Dixon line is actually at the border at the top of Maryland. So
okay.
When you cross Maryland into Pennsylvania, that's where the Mason-Dixon line is. So we are technically a southern state. You from the South.
You from the South.
Now
that explains the accent.
You're not. Now you don't got no accent. Now you got chill.
Yeah.
But actually, you know what? No, I can't say that because if you go somewhere else, like to New York or DC, like they'll tell you got a Baltimore accent. Me and Mike.
They do say that.
Yeah, they do all the time.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, people from DC. No offense to people from DC or PG County. A lot of them,
they're country to me.
Yeah, they is country.
They're country.
The funniest thing I get from them though. They always talk about steak and cheese instead of saying
cheese steak. They say steak and cheese.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or you hear them say zinc instead of sink. I mean,
but a lot of people from Baltimore say that too.
They
quite annoying.
They not really.
Quite annoying.
Look, they probably got family that's from DC or something. And you pick it up. Baltimore has a very mixed
Bella Benz. Where you at? You had mentioned that on the show, the zinc. Bella Benz. You said something about the zinc, and that we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that,
that's
honey.
That's what I'm saying. It's a mix. You know what I'm saying? But it's so funny when you. All right, so a lot of people make fun of people from Baltimore. We say Avenue funny. We say two
breakfast.
I
don't know. My dad talk about that all the time. Y'all say
how you
it
say
wrong.
breakfast?
I thought it was just breakfast.
Yeah, you
but some say breakfast.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm not gonna lie. I've heard that.
You say breakfast?
No, I don't say breakfast.
You caught offense to that.
No, I didn't. I know I don't say that, but it's the way they say water.
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 Get your child.
Man, I didn't see so many people say it so many different ways, so I can't really talk too much about that. I don't even know if I say it right for real.
You said that.
But it's funny, but again, still proud of my heritage and the way I talk and how I pronounce my words. If this is a Baltimore accent, I like it.
Let me ask you a question. You ever went to a city school, public school?
Yeah, I did.
Where?
Hilton Elementary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on North Hilton and Liberty Heights.
And how was it? I never been to a city school before, so I'm curious. I was never a city girl
because that's something I wanted to touch bases on.
Okay,
so
touch your mouth.
Hilton probably was the worst and the roughest school I've been to.
Really?
Yeah, like it wasn't when you think about the stuff we complain about in school when we was going, the county schools. Mm-hmm. Getting out of school early or stuff like that. Hilton, we used to get out because we ain't had no AC.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when they talk about the stuff that city schools get, they don't get a lot. I remember when I was a little boy and I was going to school, 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade. I ain't using the bathroom at school. My
that bad?
Yeah, like I would not sit on the toilet at school. I could not do it. Not even because I was afraid to do it. The toilet at school was dirty. It looked dirty. It smelled in there. It was tar. In the toilet, it was dried tar. So it always looked like somebody. Yeah. It was tar all over the floors. Sometimes the ceiling was opened up.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And wait a minute. This is what school?
Hilton. Yeah, it was.
Come on, Pops, get up.
And that wasn't even the worst thing. The classrooms in the wintertime, it was really, really cold in the classroom. In the summertime, it was really, really hot. The school food wasn't that bad, but I remember.
What y'all have? Y'all had cold pizza?
They had a bunch of things, but it's funny because when I was in school, we didn't get free lunch. So
really,
I always wanted to be one of them kids that got free lunch, but no, we had to bring our lunch. And I used to trade.
Really?
Yeah, when I was.
I'm so sorry.
I used to trade.
Parents made money.
That's what they say, but you know,
Chris.
You made money.
Chris
Your
was
parents
born with a
lied
silver
on that.
spoon in his
They should
mouth.
have lied on that contract. They should
Hey,
lied on
baby,
that.
how you
on that
doing,
thing.
girl?
I wish. No,
Hey, Kendra, Chloe, Christian, Sarah. Sorry.
You know what? When you put two incomes together, honestly, I guess it would make it seem like that.
It does. That's why they say 2-parent household or whatever. And
I think it was more on those lines, to be honest with you, because we wasn't even really like that for real. I grew up on Springdale, so
Springdale.
yeah.
Can you enlighten me on Springdale?
Springdale and Liberty Heights is it's West Baltimore.
West Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have nothing against West Baltimore.
Oh no, not but West Baltimore till I die.
Oh,
WV.
Okay, now I hear you now. Oh, shucks. All right.
But I wouldn't say that we good. You feel me? But we
Okay, so would you prefer Baltimore City or Baltimore County?
Where do I live at now?
I don't want to say that on air, but
The county.
the county. You prefer the county?
This is why.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
It's for me. I've been a little bit spoiled, okay, because I've lived in the city and I've lived in the county. I've thought about moving back to the city, but the thing about it is the apartment communities that are offered in the city. If you want a nice one, it's so expensive that
Apartments in the county.
Well, no. I'm saying like if you want an apartment in the city, like a nice
Apartments in the city.
right,
Okay.
a nice one.
It depends on which part, though.
No, does he?
It does.
What-
No,
you-
whoa.
you
It really
name-
does because there's some apartments 2-bedroom. That's probably like $750, $800. But them like near Johns
He
Hopkins.
said good
Oh,
apartments.
he said good. Oh, I'm sorry.
He didn't say just apartments.
Actually, some of them are good. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
but you
It
got to
may be,
search
it may
for
be in
them.
an area
so
that
in
you don't want to
pockets.
be
So
in. It
let's- it's in
looks
the
nice. They
pockets.
Let's pump
remodeled
the
it,
brakes
but
and give
the
everybody a little
location.
bit of a perspective for this.
Right.
Okay. I'm a leasing specialist. I rent apartments for a living. So
Don't do that.
I have a very different perspective.
So
of
you know.
what's a good apartment that is expensive versus what I'm not looking for that is normally found in the city. All right. So when I say that, what I'm talking about is the apartments that I would want, the apartments where I would live at. They about to run you for a 1-bedroom, $1,400, $1,500, $1,600.
does it come with washer and dryer?
Even if it did, I'm not paying that.
Granite
Right.
tops.
Even if it did, I'm not paying that.
That's a
Now,
lot of money.
right.
You might as
Now-
well buy a house.
You can have 2 houses
With that money, that's
people,
true.
it's people that got mortgages that's $800 and $900. You feel me? Split $1,600.
I understand.
That's $800.
And I understand.
That's what I'm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. You ain't even tech in your utilities yet. So, but that's not no shot or no shade. It's just saying I've been privileged to have an opportunity to see different styles of apartments that
What's good and what's
now
not. Yeah.
right. So now what I'm used to, I can get what I'm used to and pay.
Way less.
Yeah,
Because you know.
exactly. So for me
So you just gotta
personally,
educate other people.
I'm gonna stay out in the county.
Do you think
Thank you,
the
Sarah.
county is more reasonable
It's Miss Sarah too. Say,
Is
hey,
the
Miss
than
Sarah.
the city
reason.
because
Sarah.
because,
So let me
because the
just give
schools, the area, stuff like that.
So if you living like down Federal Hill or what is that? Like Boston Street. What
Yeah, Canton.
Canton, yeah.
man,
Yeah, you paying.
but they are
So nice though.
they so nice.
But that's
Oh
what
my
I'm
God,
saying, the
they're
location.
beasts.
there
Them
could be, it could be
apartments are
nice
beasts.
apartments in a bad
get me wrong.
location.
I mean, it's not where we gonna
trying
talk
to
about.
tell you.
We're gonna try to emphasize because I'm talking about a different scale than what you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay, I'm talking about nice carpet, nice
Right.
appliances,
All that.
like good customer service, and that's like not.
You
throwing
feel
no
safe.
shade. I don't even dive into the safety one because I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you right now.
You can
Before I move into an apartment, and this is I treat any home I'm looking at the same way. If you about to go look in an apartment, you gonna drive the neighborhood in the morning, in the middle of the day, and at
Thank
night,
you, Sarah.
and you gonna do it on the days that you anticipate and seeing
Yup.
something happen. That's your Friday night, your
Thank you,
Saturday
Miss
night.
Sarah. Love you.
Sunday or Monday
Say
maybe,
he
but
loves
you. Right.
for the most part, you're gonna do it on a
That's
Friday
nice.
or
I love you. I
Saturday
love you.
because those are the days that people
supposed to
normally
love that.
have
You
something
did
going on because
Mommy,
they don't
you
gotta
know
work the
I
next
love
day.
you.
I love you too, baby.
If you doing that and you doing your homework, crime has no address.
That's true.
So your safety, you can't, look at the area and be like, oh, this place is rough or it's not rough. A lot of times, and this is something else I wanted to talk about, if you have something happen to you where somebody pull up on you or somebody breaking into your house trying to rob you, they in there to get something they know is in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not
They
a
didn't
lot of
watch you.
times
They didn't watch
that stuff
bro.
is happening
That's true,
randomly.
randomly. That's true.
And that don't matter what city you from, what city you in, or where you going. That's just
Right.
real. You know what I'm saying?
And a
So-
lot, and another thing too, Chris. When my house got broken into, the police said that most of the time robbers, and I know this because I've been in out and talked to robbers. They say they don't break in the house at night.
Did you ever rob anybody?
Because
No,
nine
I
times
know
out of ten,
nobody.
you gonna
Because-
be at your
because-
house at night.
The reason why they don't do that is because one of the main things that they don't want to kill nobody.
That
See what
makes
I'm
sense,
saying?
too.
That will put them in too many situations. That's how come when they rob a house, they rob it during the daytime.
Wow.
Most of robberies are done during the daytime when nobody's there,
Wow.
not at night.
Okay.
Again, because if you robbing somebody in the daytime, they probably at work, right?
King, thank you. All right.
Hand on your face.
They probably at work, so
Yeah.
that's part of it too. So I mean, as far as crime, that I don't really factor that into whether I'm gonna live there or not, unless when I go there for my
Right,
my
I got you.
my watch, and I see like, oh, it's I'll give you an example. Some places have a younger crowd, a younger demographic of people.
That's true.
Some people won't move somewhere if they accept Section 8 now. It's funny because they just changed the laws in Maryland now.
So what's the laws on that, Chris? Since
Yeah.
you in that leasing area,
I know. He know.
Since
we
you
need
know,
to hear this
put
too.
me on point.
Put me,
'Cause
D.
my area, I ain't even
No.
gonna tell you where my area is, but I know what that's around there. But go ahead.
You almost have to. It's against the law to not accept the vouchers.
So you got to accept them then.
They all do. But what apartment communities do is they change their prices and their income factors in order for you to still not qualify. So like you could have a voucher, but your voucher is going to take up like maybe 70-80% of your rent, and you still would be in a position where you cannot quite afford it.
Yeah, I got you.
Or to just be a struggle for you either way.
Even if you
would
do it.
rather your voucher be able to take on a bigger portion of your rent and make that
Right,
a little bit
and make it a
more.
little less. Right.
Right, and
I got
then when your voucher doesn't include your utilities most of the time.
this is so true.
So they have different ways of being able to make it hard for people because the bottom line is the assumption and the stereotype is that if you on a voucher that you got a lot of stuff going on in your life that they don't want in that area, and to qualify for the voucher, that's a lot too.
It is.
You're not
Right,
supposed to
I
have
got
nobody
you.
else living with you.
Yeah, but they do it.
Women
They do it.
is not supposed to have men living with them, and men is not supposed to have women living with them if they got the voucher. It's a lot of things, a lot of
is.
rules that go into it. But the reason why apartment complexes don't want you to have the voucher if you move there is because a lot of times what happens is, and this is not everybody, but what you can do is you run the game with them. So if your voucher pays 70-80% of your rent, then it takes a really long time for you to build up enough latenesses for you to be able to be evicted. Because you have to be a month behind in order for them to do
Got
something.
you.
You know what I mean? So if 80% of your rent is paid, you leave 20% on there, you're going to go 4 months before it's a month behind.
Behind.
Wow.
Got
You get what I'm
you. So
saying?
that makes sense before you even
That's
get
why,
thrown
that's
out.
why they don't want everybody,
Everybody be coming
nobody
in.
with vouchers, right? So that's where that came from.
Got
But,
you.
It's people that's legitimately getting vouchers that is legitimately going through a hard time and that's following the rules,
Right.
and they just kind of get caught in a bad situation with a bunch of bad apples. So
Yeah.
that's unfortunate, but that's the reason why.
I got you. Dog.
And we already know, the people that's
We already know.
good. You
We already know.
what that is.
Yeah. It comes along with the territory, man. It comes
Yeah,
along
For
with the
sure.
territory.
But I'm actually proud to even have this conversation on here because I feel like, yeah, that's happening in Baltimore, but how many other places that happen and we just not talking about it? You know what I'm saying? Because that, we talk about Baltimore like it's such a bad place, right?
And it's
but like,
not.
what about,
No, we don't.
No. When I say we, I'm not talking about me
I
and
know.
you or anybody on the show. What I'm saying is like for people who are not from Baltimore,
Right.
People from Detroit. Now, there's some people from Detroit that rep Detroit that love Detroit, but it's some people that's like, oh, I'm from Detroit. Like, that's a rough place. Chicago, that could be a rough place.
That's
you
true.
don't hear too many people from Florida say anything.
It's
bad
a rough
about
place.
Florida. You get what I'm saying? But it's
I'm
some
from
rough,
Florida. It's a rough place.
but it's some rough places in Florida.
It is
though.
rough places
You know what
in
I'm saying?
Florida,
Around
that's true.
Miami, it's some rough places
It is,
down there.
it
If you
is.
listen to August Alsina, he's from a rough neighborhood in Florida.
Right.
So like, it don't matter where you are, or where you
They're
from.
rough
It's rough
places.
places everywhere. You get.
This is
That's
so
why I
true.
always preach crime has no address. You could go to a rich neighborhood
I
and they
think
could go pop
it
your head.
also factors in that they have like different things. Like, okay, you don't hear a lot of people saying they come in here for vacation. They may come here, they want to see
For a convention.
probably, but
You know
like
what
they
they
want to
come
go
here
to Florida
for?
for what? Why?
The beach.
Okay, do we have
Right.
nice beaches
Ocean
here?
City.
You
Just
know-
Ocean City.
But let me tell you something. We may not have a beach here. We have awesome crabs. Okay.
Everybody want to come here for that.
Oh yeah, they do.
They
And and at one time,
Yeah, they
the
do that a lot.
nightlife, the clubs, some
The
people they come
aquarium.
through the.
I was gonna say they come for
yeah,
the aquarium. They come for the
the
aquarium.
aquarium for sure.
The inner harbor, which they get ready to
I was
change.
just gonna say the.
What
They
you mean
get
they
ready
want
to
to change?
They're going. I think they're going to get rid of it. If
Get-
I'm not mistaken.
Wait a
yeah.
minute, get rid of it or
Wait,
like
yeah, they're
or
going to do or
upgrade it?
upgrade it or do whatever.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
as they
'cause
should though.
They should do that. 'cause it's been
Absolutely.
that-
We
it's been
deserve
like
it.
that, yeah, it's
And
been like that forever.
Federal Hill and I just forgot about it again. Boston Street. What is
I can't.
Canton, man, Canton
We
area.
keep forgetting
Well,
about
Canton
Canton.
area,
No,
but
no,
you
I
got to
don't
think
forget
about
the
it.
area. I just keep.
Fells Point, Canton area. You got to think about it back in the day, because that's the area I grew up in too. South Baltimore, not South Baltimore, but South Broadway. That area was ran down
you,
for
bro.
years. For
Oh
years.
yeah, it was
for years.
Look, it's
It
And
was.
they-
I remember when they was like
Yeah,
fixing it up. I'm
fixing
like,
up-
wow, like what are they
and
doing
right,
here? Like,
look, then.
magnificently though,
It-
right?
oh my
yes,
God. It's
oh my gosh.
It's true, it don't look the
What?
same at all. Like that is one of the nicest areas.
And on the heels of that, I just want to say, like, you know, with them basically helping us to build a better Baltimore. If you want to get technical,
Oh yeah,
Right.
but that's all it is.
Yeah,
It's by the water. Hey.
Yeah, I feel like us Baltimoreans, you know, and also people who come here to visit, just like take care, like just show your appreciation and your gratitude, like take care of it. You know, you throw in a used Gatorade bottle on the ground or a tissue
put it
or
in the
a
trash,
mask. We're
man.
seeing masks everywhere now
Yeah,
on the ground,
that's
and
true,
it's
that's
super
true.
annoying.
But you know what?
It
I'm
is.
sure that's everywhere too.
No,
Yeah.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, if you're going to build up a specific area or location, take care of it. Like, it's like nothing lasts long. Like, nothing nice lasts long here in Baltimore, and I don't like
Well,
that.
I can truly say what has happened to my neighborhood. Me and your father's neighborhood. Around
Right,
Passing Park area,
Yeah.
East Side, down there by Edgar Street, and all of that area. That's pretty much gone. It's pretty much gone, and it's really going to be John Hopkins. We can say that it's going to be John Hopkins. John Hopkins done moved all the way up to North Avenue,
Yeah.
now. And they tearing down that building that been there all my life.
Yeah.
That's been condemned, and they're gonna put high class places there. So they moving further up and have their lower community.
Yeah.
You know, North Avenue, even you go on the west side where Chris is at, if you look at North Avenue, that whole side, especially the upper part, not the lower part, Chris.
They need to do some work in a lot of places. I know over there, Poplar Grove.
Poplar Grove, yes.
And I haven't been down there in a long time, but I was driving down there one day, and to see the houses, the vacant houses, the windows is busted out,
Yeah.
and then the way the street is. I mean, like the street light's not even on. It's 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I'm driving down, and you
It's
can't
dark.
see anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not just because it's sad for this area to look like that, but it's like dangerous for
Right,
it to
it's
be
dangerous.
that dark and you
Yeah.
driving
Driving,
down the
that's
street
true.
like that.
That's
I mean, it was really disappointing to me. So,
Yeah.
but again, like that's where I feel like our government officials and our citizens here in Baltimore got to step up and got to do more to help clean up. Because
I'm gonna ask y'all this. So what do you think that Baltimore could do, or what the city government could
Cortez
do
had
bring
an
to
amazing
get.
idea.
Go ahead,
right?
Cortez. Say your idea.
I have a lot of amazing ideas. I don't know which one he's talking about.
So she was talking about doing a fundraiser or some
a few of them
but to get into these communities.
Bringing unity in the community.
That stuff.
Yeah.
PAL centers, dance.
So go back to recreation centers.
So recreation centers.
PAL centers came up during your time. We didn't have PAL centers. We had recreation centers.
Okay.
It was a good idea.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people, what you hear about on the news is the squeegee boys.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these guys, man, I see them all the time when I'm driving, especially down North Avenue and in the city. And these is not bad kids. They not out here, hurting nobody.
They could be doing so much other things,
They ask you if they can clean your windows, and if you can't, they keep it moving. They tell you have a blessed one. They doing whatever they can do to try.
But
to
you know
make
what,
$1,
Chris?
bro,
The thing about it, back in the day, we the ones that started that area doing squeegee boys. I remember on our block right there on Orleans and Passing Park, we was all squeeging out there, squeeging at one point in time.
Okay.
But the thing that saved us most of the time, well, where we went at, we had recreation centers. So you have recreations that stayed open till 9 o'clock at night.
And that's my thing.
You don't have that now.
Trying to talk to a multitude of people because, number one, it takes a village to really
This is true.
To raise children. But it also takes a village to maintain a village.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to talk about my idea because it's not trademarked or it's not this, it's not that. I don't want anybody to take my idea. I'm hoping somebody take this idea. That's how deep and adamant I feel about this. My vision for Baltimore is to have recreational centers in all four corners. Like, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying?
It used to be like that, though.
For county and city children to go to. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about performing arts, stages for them. Like, for artists.
That's the idea you was telling me.
Yeah,
about,
like
that
rapping,
really
singing. Give me a second, baby. Rapping, singing, dancing, a basketball court, indoor turf, like so much stuff. And I honestly believe that we need to have.
There's so many people that are like immensely talented. God gave them so many gifts.
Not only that, but I feel like this new recreational center, like, they need to have nurses in there. They need to have guidance counselors in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to build no school, but I'm just saying because anything can happen while somebody is out there playing or.
Well, you know what, Cortez, that was the recreation centers.
Really?
Yes, recreation centers back in the day. We had people that they supposed to be trained in that area.
Yeah.
Nurses, counselors. Your coach was a counselor.
Really?
Most of the time, they was counselors at schools.
Wow. Now, did they get paid for this, or was it like
no,
volunteer?
Everybody got paid.
Wow.
The recreation centers, people got paid. Matter of fact, I remember one woman that was down the street from us. I forgot her name. She used to hold a talent night at the recreation center.
Oh my gosh, my
and
dream.
a lot of people that did the talents. Matter of fact, one girl, she's a major actress now.
Wow.
She's on commercials. She done some movies and all that. Came from Patterson Park, right in the next block over from where me and your father grew up at.
Yeah.
And the whole idea is that was the beginning of her going from there to going to Baltimore School for the Arts. My cousin Stephen Carrington. Same thing. We would go there. Me too.
Yeah.
We went there, Baltimore School, from that recreation center, Baltimore School for the Arts, and then flourished from that. That was the inkling of it. I mean, so much was in church. Thank God for that. But that recreation center was a start that our neighborhood can see what we do. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's different when your neighborhood can see what you do, even though there was drugs and all that out there.
Why we
but the neighborhood can see what we do.
Because this platform,
the platform that y'all doing now is about building Baltimore to let people come on to find out how we're going to do this thing better.
Yes.
Because y'all generation missed out on what me and your father.
So much.
And then got lost.
Yes.
Got lost.
So and you can't. I don't want to call any one person out on it, but
you can't.
I feel like our published. I'm not gonna say published. Our accomplished people that came from Baltimore. We have to do a better job of reaching back and giving back.
Giving back, for sure.
A lot of them didn't, though.
And I don't want to call nobody out. That's not what I'm on here to do. But I know as we build this platform, we are hoping and praying that, the people that we inviting on the show, as we become more successful, that we can all continue to help each other out.
This is so true, Chris. That's what Mixstation is about.
We was preaching that, get rid of that crab in the barrel mindset.
Yeah, for
Let's
sure.
be the crabs that's linking together and getting out the barrel.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's not saying to leave Baltimore, but it's saying it's to better build Baltimore, and that's what it's all about. So if we could all find it in our hearts to look out for our neighbor, look out for our friends and family, and our other individuals making businesses and supporting businesses, it won't hurt for you to not have Chick-fil-A this Friday night.
That's right. Go to a black business.
You to go to Sanders.
Right.
And it don't even have to be
a black
business.
This is so true.
Just to help another business out.
That's
and I mean, it's kind of funny because we was doing that for COVID-19.
Oh my gosh!
So many people was taking the time and the opportunity to go look for another business
to help out.
And because the businesses are struggling, how about we go out, out to eat, because everybody was eating at home because it wasn't safe to go out. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So we want to use this platform now to say, okay, how many people that we had on the show? How many guests did we have on the show? Now we know somebody, like we got somebody to make candles on Friday. You want to listen to some different music? How many artists did we have on here?
That's true.
I mean, like, let's help each other out. Like, seriously. These artists is getting paid 10 and 15 and 25 cents each time you play their song.
This is true.
Run it up. Let's play it. Let's keep the joint on repeat.
Yeah.
Let's have a party and listen to only them.
Right.
That's the type of stuff that I be thinking about, like, we could do to help our people from Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and this is no offense to our popular artists, but y'all already there.
You already established.
Exactly. Let's help the people that's not there.
And you
get
got
there.
Chris.
Let's have a party and
Chris,
just play music from Baltimore rappers.
Chris, you are so true, because that's what I was going to do with the gospel artists.
Yo.
Like here in Baltimore, just play all the local artists.
And
just play them. Just say, hey, come on, Mixstation. Everybody need to hear.
Exactly, and it's good artists out here. Like,
it is very good artists.
Prince Chooser, he had a good song.
Yes, he did.
He actually got a few of them actually.
Look, and I ain't even get to hear all of them, but I heard two of them. Stop saying what?
That I ain't even hear all of them. Like, that's a problem.
No, you look.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Look, Chris about to go.
I'm trying not to tell her all my business out.
Yeah, please don't tell all your business.
But I got a lot of jobs too. Right?
We got a lot on our plate.
And I don't always have an opportunity.
On the heels of that, and I don't mean to cut you off, you just said you have a lot on your plate, right? My mindset goes back to us just talking about the recreational centers, and I'm looking at my idea as something so grand, like, oh my gosh, like, like we can really do this. And then here you come. You didn't really burst my bubble, but it was like, well, we had that already, like, but why is it that we had that already?
I'm going to tell you.
Where are the adults that, when I'm talking about our parents, our grandparents, our aunts and uncles, why didn't they keep this going?
I'm going to tell you why. When me, your father, and all us was coming up, most of us was fatherless. Okay, let's get that out straight.
Okay.
So now we have kids. And then most of us, because we was fatherless, most of them became fatherless. They stopped being fathers because of what they went through. Not all of us. Some of us stayed in the trenches like me.
Majority of them
stopped being fathers because we didn't have fathers.
Exactly.
So when you have that cycle go on, and then the Baltimore City, even every inner city, they wanted to save money. So the first thing they did was cut recreation centers out. That was one of the first things they did, cut the rate. But see, they was thinking that, they wasn't thinking that those kids that needed that was going to be the terror later on in life, which we're dealing with now. Because if you had think about it, if my father and them had recreation centers, because it started out with them, they had the recreation centers. So some of them came out, a lot of them came out all right. Then you had that next generation who now mentoring the generation that I came through. We came out a little bit all right. But then by the time we get older, they cut everything. So then we're just trying to make it now because everything is cutting down. So you don't have that thing like football went up, or BNBL that was over with. The football teams was over there because we used to play different neighborhoods. Lafayette played Johnson Square or the East Side with the West Side. The West Side played the East Side, and that was our championship. And we played right up there on the Kirk, right there by Drew Hill, right in that little thing right there. We used to play football and the basketball was done there. So that was the thing. Like we knew each other. Then we went away to high school. And then now you had that rivalry going. And then some of them ended up going to college, like Dunbar. Do you hear any more about cats coming out of Dunbar? You don't.
Yeah.
But back in the day when we was coming, that was amazing. You went to Dunbar, you was playing, or Southern. Southern had some good players come out of there. Even Clifton Park. Clifton. Lake Clifton. It was like, everybody. The West Side was doing that thing. Emerson football team was killing back then.
Yeah, they was.
They was killing. So you had, and then we would go against the county cats like Overleague and Rosedale.
Really?
And man,
that is so cool.
It was just, but when
football,
all it got cut out, got cut out.
Football was like that when I was.
It was like that, too. Right?
We played Lake Clifton. We beat them. Thank God.
But don't do that.
But we lost to Emerson.
See what I'm saying?
In the state semifinals.
Right.
I know. So it
was a big thing.
Like that. And
it used to be like that. And people came together. You had three generations that come to a football.
Man, those games, man, you had so many people at the game. You felt like
this is Baltimore, right? Exactly. You like, yo, this is big. Better than NFL, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like you're a part of something. And I think once the years went on, man, like I got my son in the football, you know what I'm saying? And now by COVID being here, I don't want him in that right now. But hopefully, as years go on, he's a big guy. He's bigger than me. He's getting taller than me. He's at my height now at 13, so he's going to be way bigger than me.
Right.
So, but he needs to be in that thing. Even if he playing the trumpet, if he's not playing the trumpet, at least he can do that or do other carpentry because he like carpentry too. So it's so. And then think about it: the recreation centers used to help you go to the next level.
They did, and it's kind of messed up that it's not like that no more. And that's part of what I'm talking about. It's like
right.
We had to do better to get those resources back to the youth.
Go to your councilman.
I just feel like for Mr. Woodward to say that, like. It's the fathers, like, okay, so let's
I'm gonna put it, and the reason why I'm putting it on the fathers because
they the kids.
No, and the reason why I'm saying that because even though we were the father, then the millennials come along, and the millennials, that is where we the Generation X, then you had the Generation Y, right? That's when them was, huh?
He about to talk.
Yeah, I'm about to talk about y'all.
I got something to say too.
But the whole idea is that. Most of the cats that's in your generation, the fathers who supposed to be me, most of them went in jail. Because that's during that time, when they cut the recreation centers where they had to go at. Most of them went to the streets.
And I get that, and it's very unfortunate, happens. But I feel like, give me a second, babe. I feel like there are a lot of good fathers that are not in
This is
jail,
true.
okay?
I'm one of them.
So... Not this is not to you, Mr. Woodward.
I'm sorry.
But no, you fine. Okay. I'm just saying, where are y'all? Like, where are y'all? Like, are you really just going to be content just sitting here in Baltimore knowing that you have sons and daughters that's like, that has to grow up in their hometown, but there's no resources. You know how you felt when you had recreational centers. You had someone to go and talk to. You had that. So why not at least talk to your people? Let's just keep this going. You have millennials that are really strong, and some of them are mentally stronger than their fathers. You know what I'm saying? You have help from all aspects.
I think Cortez is a plethora of things that we're dealing with. You got to think about it. The generation, and I'm gonna put it on my generation. Because I think
it's your fault. So I'm just joking.
That's fine. We'll take that.
I'm sorry.
I don't mind taking That's how come, even
Shots
with
fired.
Mix Station, shots fired. Mix Station will take it, baby. We don't find.
Look, Rum TV, we gonna shoot him.
Hey, look,
I think
really
one-
is from Baltimore.
yeah.
I told him, boy. I told him.
Look, we trying to cut that out.
I'm just joking.
But I think, like with me and Marcus, I think when you look at all of that's going on that we do, we're trying to correct that now. Even though we're in our 40s and close to 50s, you have to start somewhere. And I think it took us this long to get back on our feet. Look, okay, just look at our families. Me and your family. Look at all the men. Look how long it took for us to get back to really say, oh, we doing something now. We in our 40s now. When we should have been doing this in our 20s or 30s. See what I'm saying? And I think, like my father had 11 houses. 11. If he would have gave me and my brother 2 of them, we could have flipped them. Just 2. And that would have started another
Okay, so
generation.
if you don't mind me asking,
go ahead.
What's going on with the 11 houses right now?
No, he smoked them all up. They gone, baby.
See, that's
the thing. My father had stuff, and then just
I'm about
smoked
to
it up.
cuss with my son right here.
Don't do that.
Just
But
to
that's
know.
what happened.
No, I'm just saying, just to know, like
but-
how, like Chris, you know how you and I are. Like we actually talk about our future in the present. We actually try to, you know what I'm saying, like get somewhere. I don't have to have 5 children to say, okay, you know what? Now I think it's time for me to. No, I got this one right here. I'm
trying to make
working
a legacy
multiple
now.
jobs. You know what I'm saying? I
Multiple
got him
streams of
sitting right here
income.
with
Yes.
me. Like I'm teaching him about how to run a business. He said,
Right.
like, "Mommy, this is boring. It's boring right now,
But you gonna get it
you
later."
need it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When the money start running up,
You
it
know-
ain't gonna be boring no more.
Look,
It ain't gonna be boring.
because at that time, I'm gonna be sitting back and I'm gonna hand him a business or 2 or 3. I don't care if you want to run them or not. We're gonna keep them in the family,
You keep
and
a
then you're gonna
legacy,
keep
baby.
branching out because I know that my mindset is gonna be different from. Well, his mindset is gonna be different from mine, and his is just gonna get better and better and better. He's gonna continue to grow. You know.
That's why me and Marcus, we have decided that every property that we have, we're not selling it.
Good.
Because
You own
that is what happens
That's how you
with
get your
families.
generational
That's how,
wealth.
Yes.
and then you also get it. This is another thing. Get life insurance.
Yes.
Healthy life
Y'all,
insurance.
get your life insurance. We have Imani coming on actually November
Get
10th,
out here.
Tuesday. She's
Okay.
going to come on talking about, sorry, baby. She's going to come on talking about life insurance, guys. Like, I am not joking.
Amen.
I got a
Because
policy
you got-
for my
that
son.
would leave a legacy,
I got
man.
a policy for myself.
Yes,
and I
right.
don't care. I'm going to spend that $25+ a month for a $25,000 policy, $50,000, $100,000.
That's right.
I'm going to do what I have to do because I want to break this generational curse. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? King is not going to want for king.
Right.
King.
See,
You
this
know
is
what's
the
up,
thing. This
right?
is the thing. Your
Okay.
legacy should. This is why Mix Station is here.
Mm-hmm.
We're building this for our children's children. Ford.
You have to.
don't
That's
never
in the
hear about
Bible.
Ford kids. The Ford kids, they gonna be well off for generations.
Mm-hmm.
But that's exactly why.
That's why you got to
it
build in
start-
there.
I mean, like literally, while we having this conversation, it started for somebody. You
It's so
and
true.
It needs to start for many people.
For sure.
I tell my homeboys all the time, the grind don't stop. On my days
It
off,
don't grind. It don't stop.
I work my second job. I don't. There is no real day off. You get what I'm saying? And that's not to say that you can't take a break. You can't give yourself a break, but
But you definitely
your
should.
mindset,
But at the
like,
same time,
even-
nothing's going to be handed to you.
yeah, even on the days where I'm taking a break, like
Right.
mentally, I'm planning out stuff for this.
Yes.
I'm planning out stuff for my next project, because if you're not 3 steps ahead of the game, you 4 steps behind. Like real talk.
So true.
You
baby.
gotta and you
You
gotta
talk
do
some
your
good stuff,
best
son.
to look as far ahead as you possibly can, because it's gonna be an obstacle in the way that you was not prepared for, and if you ain't prepared for it, that's where your downfall comes.
Everything is about preparing.
You got to prepare for your placement.
the
prepare,
crazy
Prepare
thing
for the
is
placement.
like people don't understand this, and they always, well, this happened and that happened and this excuse and that excuse. No, because if you was doing what you was supposed to do instead of sitting on your, you know what?
Yeah.
And if you got up and got something done, you would be prepared. You'd have had a couple extra dollars saved, tucked away. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
where
time
when
and a
when
place for
thing
everything.
happened,
Right.
You like, dang, this happened, and I was planning on buying this house, but I can't buy the house still. But I could, I'm not about to, be, what out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's this type of like people mismanagement of your time, of your finances.
Mm-hmm.
It's all mismanagement. Take a second to say, I don't need this expensive Gucci belt right now.
Right.
I'm gonna tuck this $700 away for a rainy day. My dad preached that to me all the time, and I'm not gonna say I just started listening, but like I'm starting to see stuff now where as though things come in front of me, and it's like, yo, everything Dad said, this is why.
This is why.
Because if you'd have had that money saved up, you ain't gotta think twice about the thing that's coming up.
I'm teaching my son that now.
You know what I'm saying? And if you take that time, whereas though you think you could just be chilling, if you took that time and did a little bit of extra work,
that's it.
Now that preparation comes back threefold to you, and you are proud of yourself. You appreciate those moments where you say, "Yo, I'm tired, but I'm gonna keep grinding."
That's right.
Because
right.
now
so
that
true.
grind is like, oh, okay, this could have really like broke my foundation of everything I've been working hard for, but it didn't because I did a little bit extra.
Right.
And that little bit extra might have been an hour, 2 hours a day you gave yourself, or you put a little bit extra work in. That ain't gonna kill you. You gonna be tired, but you was gonna be tired regardless.
You know what?
Whether you work that 9 to 5
or not.
Instead of you sitting in the house watching TV, catching up on whatever show you catching up on, you giving somebody else money again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say don't support your businesses. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm saying like yourself is the investment. Invest in yourself.
And that's what I want to say, y'all. I really, admonish y'all for doing what y'all doing with Rum TV. Because you took something out of nothing and created it.
Literally, y'all.
Literally. I knew Cortez, but I didn't know you.
Right.
I knew your family. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? How y'all created this thing. And now you have a platform. You're preparing yourself for the rush to come.
Right.
Even it may look a little crazy now. Same thing with Mix Station because of the COVID and everything.
Right.
But you're still moving on. You're still trucking on. Sponsors are coming, so you gotta prepare yourself to be ready to do it right.
Right.
And this was about y'all might move on from Mix Station. All we just say, just don't forget us when you move up there.
And that's the thing. We're not gonna be like those forefathers and forget where we came from, because that's the whole point. We want to give back. I want to do something different. It's not like I want to be like, oh, I just want to be better than people. I just want to do. No, I don't even want to. I don't want to leave Baltimore. Like, and I'm not about to be like, I did that. Oh, I did that. Oh, I did that. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I do want houses in Canada. I told y'all Jamaica.
You can have all that.
And they my vacation house, but this is home to me. And we have like so many peers and people in our community that
not
just
going nowhere.
They need our strength.
Everybody, I remember when I was coming up to Cortez, they were telling me, well, man, you got to go to Atlanta, you got to go to LA,
and I
you
can't
got to be
stand
in New York to make it. And I'm like, no, I'm staying. Let me tell you something. People call me to do albums and recordings right here in Baltimore. They send me a plane ticket, I go do it, come back, and did a recording and came back and don't nobody know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So it really doesn't. It's not about where you are. It's about your talent, your gift,
your mindset, using what you have to get where you need to get. Using what you have to get where you need to be. And that's
what it's about. People are listening to the station and they say, "Oh yes, I want to be on Rum TV and I want to be a part of Mix Station Radio." And I just thank God that we have now have grown to DC, to Eastern Shore. So God is blessing us and we're going to have more stations.
Amen.
So that's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's about Rum TV being everywhere. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to be everywhere, that means you're going to be everywhere.
Right.
That's what it's
going
about.
National.
Yeah, it's straight. We're national now.
We out of Baltimore, but we going to do this
we're
for
national now.
every city.
Everybody knows. People up in New York know about Mix Station Radio.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Even the girl that I talked to at what's her name, she knew about Mix Station Radio.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? So it's not that it happens. The word of mouth is quicker than Facebook. Let me tell you something. A lot of people want to put on Facebook. Facebook only send you to who they want to send you to. That's all they want to do.
Right.
And we using Facebook right now too. Amen, hallelujah,
Amen,
bless
hallelujah,
his name.
bless.
Hallelujah. But
Hallelujah.
there's so many other streamings that people need to hear, y'all. And I just thank God for y'all. Amen. I'm sorry.
We thank God.
I
We
didn't preach.
thank the Lord first and foremost, and we thank you for the opportunity. Because I remember our first conversation. I'm gonna keep on telling everybody that I was like, Mr. Wilbur, I don't have no team. He was like, you don't need no team. Just start the show. I was like, you sure? He said, girl, get in here. I said, yes, sir. So here we are. So y'all, we are so blessed tremendously. I feel like we need to have a part 2.
I think we should do Baltimore part 2.
We need to, and the 3, a series.
You know what? I got an idea when we could do part 2, and I think that we should give our guests a little a part of their experience coming from Baltimore, because again, like I said, this is all about allowing them to use our platform to tell us about their experience, how they started their business in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give Amy a chance to have her segment. We really would love to have you here with us, but
don't do that. And y'all, I just want to say this: I will not be here as of right now. I will not be here on Friday. This is gonna be Chris's first time host. This is the first time Rum TV is gonna be going on without me. But it's okay. Okay,
don't y'all think that's crazy?
I trust the Lord. I trust Chris.
Blow the comments up. Let me know how y'all feel about Cortez.
It's okay, y'all. It's okay. Look, that's the thing. When you have your own business, okay, you could do what you want. All right, but it's for a good cause, I promise. But y'all, so Friday we're gonna have Amy. She is a candle maker, y'all. Chris, she's
a mom.
She's everything in one. But she's gonna come on talking about her candles. And Chris, you better buy me one, because if you don't, I'm gonna be real mad.
I think about it.
Since you want to think about it, buy me 2. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Rum TV, Building a Better Baltimore. This was episode 22. I don't know what my son want to say, but please brace yourselves. Come on, King, what you want to say? Hurry up. All right, he says never mind. All right, y'all, he getting a little shy, but he's really a ball of energy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Cortez. We have Chris here. Royale Urban Media King joined us on the table today. What's up?
I just want to say, everybody, I love you, and make sure you subscribe.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining us, okay? All right, everybody, we will see y'all. Well, Chris will see y'all on Friday, okay? Over and out.
See y'all.